Hello, everybody. Lisa Strickland here, your autoimmune health coach. How are you today? So, I've come to you to have a chat because there is just so much going on in the world at the moment. And, it is just that, well, what can you say? It just seems to be rolling along very quickly, and different things are coming up, which are really important topics. And as things are moving and as the energies of the world are changing, a lot of us are really finding it hard to deal with. And it's not from even in respect to what people are talking about, but it's just that we are really moving into a very different sort of view at the moment. And those of us with autoimmune issues, have been going along and working out our direction. But in a lot of cases, this shift in energy is really affecting us from an emotional standpoint, and from an autoimmune standpoint. And so it's really, really important for us to start thinking about how we can improve how we're going. Now, I know a lot of my clients at the moment are actually having a lot of autoimmune flare-ups, really feeling unwell, feeling very emotional, and really finding it, a little bit hard to sort of navigate through the environment that we're currently sort of experiencing at the moment. And, that's okay, because we are all in it, as everybody's been saying, everywhere we go, we're all in it together. But we're all moving through, this time and finding our way. And that's why it's really, really important that as we do this, we actually, sort of look at where we are and accept what's happening to us at the moment. But as we move through, sort of really starting to, look at the things that we can improve to help us to deal with what we're dealing with at the moment in regards to our emotions, to maybe flare-ups, because I don't know about you with your, autoimmune issues, but I too have had flare-ups. And it is a lot to do with the stress that we're dealing with at the moment, the different things that are going on in the world that we have concern over. And, really just, being able to recognize that and start to work on what we can do to really, move through it well. Because even though we're having flare-ups, that's okay. But what can we do to improve that situation? For me, I'm actually adding in more nutrition, and I'm completely plant-based and I eat a lot of fruit and veg. So I'm sort of adding in maybe a smoothie during the day, an extra smoothie with a whole heap of fruits and vegetables and different things in it that can give me more nutrition. I am actually spending time, actually taking time out to relax and, having a bath, whether it's actually being able to get in the bath or a foot bath, actually, taking some time out to do a little bit of meditation. Really finding those things, because we need to look after ourselves at the moment. With everything that's going on, we need to nurture ourselves. Now, I work a lot with people, and at the moment there is just a lot of flux, and people and all of us are feeling that. And it's I'm finding it a lot with people with autoimmune issues, that they're really finding it quite difficult at times to, I don't know, it is really emotional. It is really, thinking about it from my perspective, but also from the people that I help and I assist. I suppose it's something we've never had to navigate before, because it is a whole different ball game. All the things that are going on around us. Normally we can our lives have things going on all the time, but we do change, and currently at the moment, the things that are happening are something that we haven't had to deal with before. So it's really about, from an emotional perspective especially, because, feeling other people and what other people are going through is great, because, we're being empathetic and sympathetic, but we need to also be aware that we have to take care of ourselves in regards to our health, because we do get impacted by our emotions a lot more when we're dealing with autoimmune issues. So we really need to be nurturing ourselves at the moment and spending that time. So really think about what you can do, maybe adding a bit of nutrition there, maybe cutting out a bit of sugar. Really look at where you are at the moment and what you can do to improve. Thinking about it, sugar impacts our emotions so amazingly. You don't even realize it until you cut it out. Okay, so it's really important to experiment with the way you're going through your life, and really introducing some things. I know there were times in my life where my kids were young, they were going to daycare or to school, I was working, I had to run to pick them up before 5:45, and we were living such a busy life, and I never thought about myself. All I thought about was everybody else, And I look back now and I know that I should have found that extra that time, or made that time, where even for half an hour I sat down, put my foot in, some Epsom salts, or I did things. My kids could have quite happily played around me, but I didn't do that. I just ran, which we all do. So now it's really important for me to find that time where I step back, and you will find that it will make such a difference in your life. You will deal with things a lot better. So really start thinking about things. So what we can do is we can look at, what we're eating. So maybe reduce a bit of sugar, maybe some alcohol, or maybe add some things in that are going to really build our bodies up nutritionally. Because when you have good nutrition, you feel good, your emotions are a lot more stable. Really thinking about how we can add in, something that will help you relax, meditation, if you like yoga, if you have if you like to go and have a sauna or a spa or a bath, just anything that you can think of that's going to give you that time to be able to relax. Those are really important. And, if you want to, like I have a lot going on in, within what I do, we have a monthly program where we do lots of cooking. So if you're having any issues about, really thinking about great nutritional recipes and that sort of thing, come and join us. We're cooking recipes at least 4 to 5 times a week, and we're talking about lots of different things as well. So, these are all the things that you can be doing to really boost you up, because it's really important at the moment, and always, but at the moment even more so, to really, look after yourself and get the group of people around you that are going to help you and going to enthuse you and are going to motivate you to be the person that you can be and be as healthy as you can. So really start thinking about, anything that you can to improve where you're at the moment, because it doesn't matter where we are, we can always improve ourselves. So I hope that you're going along well. If you want to know more about my monthly program, please let me know. Pop a yes down in underneath this video, and I'll contact you and let you know a little bit more about that. But it really is a time for you to look after your health. It's always important, but it hasn't been as important as it really is right now because of all the stress and strain that we're dealing with. So look after yourself. I'll talk to you very soon. Take care. Bye.